This one. Alright, love it.
Morning. So, tell me, what can I do for you?
Are you Henry of Skalitz?
Well, that I am. How do you know?
Everyone's been talking about you. But to see you with my own eyes, that's something else.
And who might you be?
I'm Valdemar.
Go on.
I wander the world in search of curiosities. I love hearing about them, and I enjoy talking about them.
What exactly are these curiosities you're so fond of?
Old Bram from Zhelyov keeps complaining about the folks from Tachov. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for telling me.
Think nothing of it. I'm telling you as one adventurer to another. I'll be seeing you, Henry. Take care for now.
Wiesenseite, what do you need?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Es war ein gutes Geschäft.
Maybe I should have ground that belladonna.
geht's, mein Freund?
Show me your wares.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Doesn't it bother you? Walking around here like some kind of animal? Piece of...
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be good. What will it be? I'll have a look at the wares.
Greetings, my friend.
This could use some repairs. I'd like to do something about that price.
Sure, why not?
Is this enough?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Raid, come back anytime. What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Oh well, what can you do? What would you like?
What do you have for sale?
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
Ave Maria. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I stop being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Gelio.
Was möchtest du machen?
What do you have for sale?
Thank you and take care.
entirely.
Good to see you.
Let the priests say what they like. God has surely granted you.
Who are you praying for?
For my son, Yaroslav.
When did your son die?
Well, Yaroslav would have been 5 years old now.
How come he's buried there, and not at the cemetery?
He died during birth and was never christened, so he couldn't be buried in the cemetery.
God have mercy. I'm sorry about that.
Me too. If it hadn't been for that treacherous old hag, he wouldn't be here under a tree. He'd be in the churchyard, as he ought to be. The poor, innocent soul. Or standing right here next to me.
Old hag? Who are you talking about?
The midwife, Bozhena. My wife, Ludmilla, gave birth to 3 daughters. Quick and easy every time. The village women often scream all day and night before they bring their babies into the world. Not my Ludmilla. When she had Marushka, it was all over before the midwife even got here. But when Yaroslav was coming into the world, you know, I knew already I'd finally have a son. I never sent for no help. Why would I? After all, Ludmilla done it all on her own 3 times. And besides, that Bozhena is an unclean woman and a witch. Only this time, something went wrong. Of course I wasn't there, being a God-abiding man. I was outside. But Marushka comes running out, shouting, "Pa! Send for Bozhena! Ma's poorly!" I thought twice about it, but then I sent for her. She came along with a little girl, Pavlena, and a whole sack of herbs. She started brewing right away. Before the night was out, she was pouring God knows what kind of concoction down Ludmilla's throat. It's a wonder she didn't poison her, the crone. I couldn't get a wink of sleep all night. It wasn't till daybreak that Bozhena came out of the house, carrying in her arms. They could see right off. It was a boy. Like I said, only Yaroslav came out feet first. And as they were pulling him out, well, he was all Mother of God. I can't even say it. It was that Bozhena's doing, I tell you. If she hadn't pulled him out and left Ludmilla to manage herself, he could have lived.
So you still blame her for it?
Why shouldn't I? I haven't told you the half of it yet. I asked the priest, and he told me every midwife has the sacred right to perform baptism when things go wrong. Like when it looks bad for the child, see? She can baptize him, make sure he gets to heaven. And you know what Bozhena did?
What?
Not a thing. She looked at that little body lying still and didn't do a damn thing. And my wife died a few hours later. So I'm sure you understand what I did after that same evening. I got the other fellas from the village, and we drove that damned witch out beyond the boundary stone.
I see. She lives in the woods now.
A good thing, too. She hasn't shown up here since. Many times I told myself we should have done more to her, so she'd know how I felt.
I understand your pain, but it wasn't Bozhena's fault. She saved my life when I was wounded and lost in the woods. She's a good soul.
That's all well and good. But believe me, that witch will never wash clean her sins.
Your farmhands murdered Roman and abducted Pavlena, the herb woman's daughter.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Straw admitted everything, so I dealt with him according to the law.
Jesus Christ! Why would they do something like that?
They did it to get in your good books. For taking revenge on Bojana.
My God! I never wanted anything like that. When I get drunk, I curse her, aye, but I never wanted anyone to kidnap her daughter or murder anyone. I didn't put anyone up to it. They did it on their own, and it's their own bloody fault. Jesus Christ! That's the last thing we need, a mess like this. I have to square things up with Thrush. How could such a thing happen? I wish she'd suffer the same. What? What do you think you're doing? What are you doing? cause any trouble. Got it?
God be with you.
Are you in charge of the horses around here?
Aye, you got that right, Murray. Me and my stallion Dan have all the horses in the region under our thumb and hooves.
All the horses in the region? What does that entail?
You will see for yourself when you bring me one. I will take any horse, as long as it is alive. Where you get it from is none of my business. I will buy it for all the groschen I can scrounge together.
You found a nice source of income, I'll give you that.
I think I'm
If you
getting a
just
horse.
happen to like the horse so much that you would like to keep it, perhaps because you still go everywhere on food, I would be happy to teach it to listen to you like a proper Romani man listens to his voivod. For a bit of coin, that is. Of course you will have to pay me, not the horse. It will certainly be cheaper than buying one from those bastards at the stables.
All right. Where should I take the horse?
Put him by the pennants over there.
That's what I thought. I already put a horse there.
What do you want to do with him?
I want to exchange him for groschen.
For this one, I will give you this much.
It's not worth it. I've got a horse for you here.
What do you want to do with him?
I'd like to keep this horse.
That is fine, first horse you found. It will be all yours, but I deserve a reward for all that other stuff. So this is my offer.
You value your services a bit more than I expected. How about this?
Fuck that, Mora. The prices here are a lot lower than at the stables, but you still will not meet me in the middle.
I've got a horse for you here.
What do you want to do with him?
I want to exchange him for groschen.
For this one, I will give you this much.
I was thinking of a different amount for the risk. What do you say to this?
Well, I would be a fool not to agree to that. So I do. Here you are. You can go now, Mora. I will handle the horse from here.
Show me your wares.
You look to me a lot like the one Aranka was talking about. The boy was from
Jesus Christ and praise. And with you?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Apparently I don't have enough to buy a horse. I need to buy a horse. So I think I might go steal another horse and come back. Let's see what's available here first before we go fucking about.
Look at him, that Gajo. Aranka described somebody just like him. Go and see the Voivod.
The fuck's the Voivod? Merchant Haim? Hello, sir.
Good afternoon.
Show me your wares.
Masa umatan tov. Shainen dan.
It is you, Charges.
What are you talking about?
You are that Chavo from my dream, Jalas Mangesu. You came to me. Teterno Gajo, friend of the Roma with clear eyes. The one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again. Or divide us forever.
What? What's a Chavo? What am I supposed to do?
Go and see the Voivod. He will tell you more.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Maybe next time then.
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophecy is coming true.
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is left of her. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must help me.
What prophecy? By all that's holy.
Niriromi had vision, and she described a Gajo just like you. She said a stranger coming, not like us, different.
Built different.
And he will help our family, our honor. And I believe her every word. She's never wrong, Shosha.
How can I help you?
How do you think? You must find her and bring her back.
Do you think in that forest maybe something could have...
No, I'm sure. Do not invite evil. Such lava can come true.
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivod of this camp. One moment she's here, next moment gone. We search for her, but not find. Then Aranga has vision. So we wait for Gajo, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. I know nothing of such things, but everything Aranka says is true. Will you help me? Will you help an unfortunate voivod? I will reward
Did
you,
not.
do not worry.
I'll do it after this.
I'll help you. I'm sure we'll find her.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I see you.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika. Where and when did you last see her?
It has been 2 days. We even follow her tracks past her woman's hut and then on towards Apollonia.
You mean Bojana, the herbalist? She didn't advise you?
I do not know the Johanni's name, but I know she does not like nomads. She says she don't know anything, and if she know, she will not tell us. Such disrespect. The bucket.
Where's her tent? Maybe I can find something in there that'll help with the search.
We look through everything here. That's it. Nothing.
Still, I'd at least give it a try.
Mishto. But don't waste time. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop. She always liked the open air.
I think I know everything I need to know.
Please, find Marika and bring her back. This Bachtalon.
It's greeny time. Oh, you wanna go potty? Let's go potty first. Be right back, Sam. Come on. Now we're back in the building, y'all. Time for greeny time, greeny time, greeny time. Yeah, greeny, 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 greeny time. Sir, Zero, I need you to stream. Can you go stream? Go stream. Yeah, you gotta stream though. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Okay, fast travel there. Look at the fast travel, it's so cute.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Murdered a guy out in this field, now I'm gonna steal his horse. I love the D. Known that for a long time.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
want to try me? You still resisting? I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! I'll sort you out nicely. You don't fight with guards, you fool! You surrender to them! Easy! I'll whip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cave. Show what you're made of. Useless. You're done here, you crook. You don't fight with guards, you fool! You surrender to them! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Wanker! You still resisting? I'll whip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cave!
How about
I'll
you
beat
get
you to
away?
a bloody pulp, fucker! You're done here, you crook. You want to try me? You still resisting? Wanker! I'll whip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cave! You don't fight with guards, you fool! You surrender to them! You still resisting? You're done here, you... Useless! You don't fight with guards, you fool! You surrender to them! I'll be...
Don't want to fight that guy. Wasn't fun.
God be with you. Keep the peace.
Hey, he's a real dickhead about it. Now, can I fast travel with this horse? test out. Well, I have the horse when I get there. I do. Have fun. Can't see time while riding a horse, but I see this a couple times to get this to work. Should not have done there.
Wait!
God bless.
I wash clothes somehow, but I'm not sure. Sleep till morning. See, that's the story already with it. I was trying to find that guy. And he got murdered. I exacted revenge on his murderers. But now his house is empty, so I can just sneak in and out and catch a nap anytime I need it. But nobody else knows he's murdered. It's so pretty. Killed the guy and just put his body over there. No one's found it yet, apparently.
I could go for something to eat now.
Okay.
Can't you see where you're going?
Where am I gonna go? I think I'll have some bread. Okay, try a little trick here. A little jump. Come back. Is he back? That's where I need him to be. There he is.
What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
I don't know what to think about it. I've got plenty to worry about myself.
I've got a horse for you here.
What do you want to do with him?
I'd like to keep this horse.
That is fine, first horse you found. It will be all yours, but I deserve a reward for all that other stuff. So this is my offer.
You value your services a bit more than I expected. How about this?
You know what? All right, why not? Let us go and switch over the saddles before I forget anything. Oh, and one more thing. Since it's your first horse, I'll throw in an old saddle and bridle, so you don't go riding around looking like a beggar. Safe travels.
That's cool. Just gonna throw in. Move the horse. Move the horse. Horse. Equip. There we go.
What's that? Well, never mind.
See if
I
we
thought
can
something was going on.
buy anything cool.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Spurs. Those are expensive. This pouch I don't have. I can't afford spurs. I can't afford anything cool, but I can afford a pouch. So then I can put potion in the pouch. Damn it. What does this do? Yeah, none of those heal, so I'll need to make some healing potions. But let's see. Can I read a book?
I should get going.
I'm gonna read 4 hours. That's raining. And I'm gonna talk to Tomcat. So I don't need the horse. I'll get off. See a dude about combat training.
Good day to you.
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi! It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade. It's a way of life.
I believe you. Getting run over by a wagon isn't for everyone.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear. So it's no problem for me.
Good for you.
Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
How's it going, eh?
On top of the world. Same as ever.
What can you do, Tomcat?
Me? Everything. Nothing's impossible.
You're very clear about that, I apologize.
Don't tell me you can really do everything.
If I put my mind to it, try me.
What about swimming?
I've been training to swim in cold water for years. No one can beat me when it comes to swimming under ice.
I'd like to believe that. And seeing it's summer now, I have no other choice. What about climbing?
I can climb any cliff without a rope, just using my bare hands, and then do a backflip off it into a pond.
Jesus, you're a madman.
Not at all. I'd be a madman if I trusted my life to something as crazy as a horse.
Wait, so you're afraid of horses?
Hey, nothing's impossible. I hate horses with all my guts. I never take risks, and that's why I'll never get on a horse. Not even for a golden goose.
You don't take risks? And what about your strongman antics?
No risk involved. That's years of hard work and training, fella. If I didn't believe in myself and what I do, I'd be long dead.
So you get struck by lightning in a thunderstorm?
I'd be interested to know what you live on.
I had lentils for lunch and bread pudding for dinner. What's it to you?
What do you do, I mean?
Right now, I'm talking to you. Then I'll go and have a bite to eat because I'm starving and need to keep my strength up.
This should be better, sorry.
Strongman trade can't be taken lightly.
Don't they say a hungry artist makes for a good artist?
A hungry artist is a bad artist because no one ever earned a crust by going hungry.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
We can start right away.
All right. Follow me to the arena.
To the arena.
Shall we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. You're going to attack. Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around. Don't pause. Beautiful. Once more. Beautiful. Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more. See? That's the way. Again. Well done. That's that, then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your oppost will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want, but it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all, Meisterhaul, also known as the Master Strike.
How can I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
Ha! I've barely taught you anything and you're already getting cocky. But very well. At least I'll demonstrate the difference between us.
Oh, Christ! Shit!
Fuck you! Now you're in trouble. Sorry, lad, but it's too soon for me to teach you the Master Strike.
Let me try it again.
Nonsense. If you can't defeat me fresh, you won't defeat me all bloodied up.
I understand.
Come back when you're feeling better.
I had to follow a path and keep my grubby hands free. The team we played against was the team that videotapes the games, so I can see if Joe will put together a mixtape for you, so you can see what you missed. I think if we asked him to do that, he would find that very fun.
What was that? What's that?
What do you want here?
Dude's a beggar and he's like, I'd rather fight. I did find something somewhat comical. So last night before I went to bed, I found this thieves camp, a thief camp, single thief. And this dude is super well geared, hiding in the woods here. And I didn't have any
Go for something to eat now.
any gear to like kill him. But I found I could sneak up on him and his dog and knock him out. Stole all his stuff. So now when I came back, I was like, oh, I'll just go take a look and see if there's anything still left in the camp. And he's down there. Still. In his boxers. Oh, he's found some more clothes. Previously he was butt-ass naked.
Whoa, whoa. It's done.
He wanted revenge, and now he's got it. Thank you, Henry. It was a bad deed, but in a good cause. God forgive us. Here, I was saving this coin up for Pavlena. But now... And you deserve it for all you done.
Thank you.
If you ever need anything, just say the word. It was good to see you, my friend.
I won't have you causing trouble here, laddie. Cough up some coin, or we'll report you to the bailiff.
Who's just taking a nap? Maybe
You're
send
right.
somebody back.
Here's compensation.
That's better. Now get lost. I'm glad that we could resolve this sensibly.
Should eat something.
What is that? It's the wrong way. Gotta be a torch out at night so you don't look suspicious. You're like, hey, I'm not trying to sneak about.
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
Got it. That's a good horse. That guy's watching me. Baths. Steal this super expensive horse. And ride over here.
Kai Jasmore.
My dude is not here.
Ave Maria.
Back and forth one more time. Where is this fucking guy? I should try to do the same, because I know if I don't, I'll be up till 12:30 again. Having too much fun.
Greetings.
Darjivas Goro. Solo des.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Can't sell this one?
What do you have for sale?
That sucks.
I've got a horse for you here.
Had to get
What
off
do you want to do with him?
I want to exchange him for groschen.
For this one, I will give you this much.
That works for me. I'll take it.
Here is the silver. I will handle it from here. What are you doing, you whistler?
Alright, Sam. Do I go for my dog? Or do I go for my home? Dog then home?
Greetings. Do you need something?
Show me your wares.
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
I'd like something to eat and to spend the night.
I don't know. And for how long?
I just want to spend the night.
It can be arranged. Payments in advance. And I don't want to see any tomfoolery.
All right. I'll pay. Here's your groschen.
Agreed then. The room's yours. Your bed's ready. And there's some food in the pot.
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while. But I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Kopanina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Kopanina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I would say it was in the forest.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name, but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals. I've got no idea where they went.
Where can I find my room?
It's upstairs, right behind the stairs on the left. It's easy to find. There's a green wreath over the door.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Maybe next
Greetings.
Oh, dear.
Looks like a big dog is past the house, so we'll go to the house. How do we want to get there? Straight through the woods seems like a tough spot. We'll go south.
Go!
Sam, I got a honey pouch. Just a pouch full of honey. So I get perks and stuff. Skills, horsemanship. Alright, it is a sticky pocket. Can I just take a hard left up here?
Quick! Gah! What happened to you?
I fell out of that bloody tree.
Why did you climb up there?
I thought I saw something shiny up there. Like gold or something. But instead of finding treasure, I almost lost my life.
I'm no physician, but this needs bandaging.
But I won't get far in this state. Do you have anything to dress it? A rag or something?
Hold on, let me see. Here. Your Lucky I carry around a pocket full of junk. Here, let me dress it for you.
Thank you. You're the first good thing to happen to me in a long while. You know, I was born under an unlucky star.
Stop feeling so sorry for you.
So much blood to fall out of the
Everyone
tree.
has bad luck sometimes.
But I'm cursed with it. Even as a boy, I was always losing things. Constantly getting beaten up. And once I spent the whole summer laid up with some weird sickness. My parents spent everything they had on a healer who said he had the perfect cure.
See? That sounds like a bit of luck, doesn't it?
Well, it seemed that way. But when he went to get the cure, he was struck dead by lightning on the way. We couldn't afford another healer, so I was sick for 6 months.
But you survived. I call that pretty lucky.
You think? Then hear me out. I always wanted to buy myself a horse. I saved every groschen I earned. But it was never going to be enough. So I confided in my neighbor. And he said, if I gave him all my coin, he'd win me twice as much down the tavern. He told me he could cheat the local drunks because he had weighted dice.
And you gave him the money?
That I did. And I never saw it or him again.
That's not bad luck. It's folly. People are bastards. You shouldn't be so trusting.
I'm not even finished yet. Since I couldn't buy a horse, I gave a groschen to a horse trader to let me ride one at least. But as we trotted through the woods, the nag's leg snaps. She was dead before I could fetch help. It took me 3 years to pay off that carcass. So I first lost money to a swindler, and then I had to buy a dead horse.
This guy's great.
You're quite the character. You bought 2 horses, and you can't ride either of them.
Very funny.
Anyway, I have to get going. But your leg will be fine. You should be able to walk home on your own.
Thanks, friend. I appreciate your help. Excuse me?
Go! Whoa! Whoa!
I need more pocket honey.
That's a fine maypole.
There's no honey. There's no honey. I'm fucked.
They don't even pay me.
Eh?
What the?
Guess he didn't like that I was close to his pole.
God bless.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Take care, friend.
What are you doing here?
Why is she mad at me?
What was that sound? What happened here?
It's a private area, I guess.
What's going on here? Fussing over nothing.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Work the bellows. Be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up there, like before. Bloody hell, what's the hold up? I've shown you this part already. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the spark, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck. Sparks. That's the stuff. Well struck. Sparks are flying nicely. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. That's some nice whistling. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody will steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sakura, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
slightly cold. Well, I'm about half done.
I was gonna say this, trying to hit this thing right is harder than hitting the G spot.
It's almost finished.
Cool.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
That worked for you.
This could use some repairs.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for. Take care, friend.
I apologize.
feel quite hungry.
Pocket honey. To the dog. The big dog. This is not the way to the, this is not the way to the big dog. What is B? Let's see.
Go!
So if my horse looks lame with that on, I'm gonna take it off.
Greetings.
I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale at the market.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
You know, there might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and was a strange colour.
That could have been Mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say, since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed? If you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
Why not? I can kill two birds with the one stone.
That's great. It'll be well worth your while.
I hope so. Where can I find that wolf pack?
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch. And those monsters learned to go there. I don't take my sheep there anymore. But those fuckers still go sniffing around over there.
So we'll bring your flock up there and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even one single sheep. I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius. He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest. Depends on how you look at it.
What do you mean? Can he do somersaults? Does he know how to count?
That'll be all I need. The only thing that little devil knows how to do is piss me off. When I want him to move, he sits still. When I want him to sit still, he fucks off to where I can't find him.
I know people like that.
Right. But you can tell a person to fuck off. But when it's a sheep, you're wasting your breath. And on top of that, you have to take good care of him.
So I'll take Ignatius and use him as bait?
Right. But he's so stupid he's smart. I'm certain he'll come back to me.
All right. I'll take Ignatius and go and have a look around that forked birch. Will he come with me, or will I have to lead him up somehow?
That bugger will follow you himself. Just wave a carrot in front of his face. He's mad for carrots. I can't even count the times he's rammed his way into my house to get some. I happen to have one here. If you take it with you, he'll follow you around like a loyal dog. When you get to the pasture, just throw the carrot and then go and hide. Ignatius will stay there.
Where can I hide there?
There's a thicket across the road. But don't worry, if the wolves go after the sheep, they won't notice you. But you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't know anything more horrifying than the sound of their damned howling. See you soon, my friend.
Let's go, Ignatius. Although I think I'm gonna go to bed because I'm super fucking tired. I love you. I'm going to bed. I'm getting some good sleep. Sweet dreams. I'll miss Samantha. I'll text you in the morning.